Ahoy gamers and welcome back to Lord of the Rings Online as I play through on Rothmar, my hardcore guardian on the hardest difficulty. So in this episode, we continue through the Lone Lands. We take on two ruins, one to the south held by the Dourhands and one to the north owned by the Half-Orc. We try and take out the Half-Orc leader and his bodyguards. Yes, that's right, more than one mob at a time. I was shocked. To try to take out 5 mobs at once. I attempt it a couple times. I very nearly die on each attempt. Without further ado, let's jump on in. And we are back on Rothmar, the hardcore max difficulty guardian. So we make our way through the Lonely Islands. I mean the Lone Lands, not, yeah, that's the badger. Oh, there's a signature mob over there, just roaming the land. So, in the last episode, we did the west hand side of the Lone Lands, doing the quest in the Forsaken Inn, and doing some of Minas Errol. We have loads more quests for Minas Errol, which we can go back. We have to ideally go and do, what I'd like to go and do, being somewhat of a completionist. In this episode, we will obviously continue the main story, or the main story isn't actually taking us, wants us to already go to the next town. So we're going to continue mopping up these quests in this area. The first one is obviously seeing some half-orcs around this little ruin here and picking up some banners. The next quest will be going into that. No, this is not what I think it is. We're going into the ruins to the north. These ruins up here. There's a load of mobs and enemies we need to deal with in there. So that is what we're going to do first before we head on and do anything else. So I'm going to be ideally showing a lot more combat in these videos. Just keep it slightly more interesting. So whenever I'm telling you about something that's happened, something that's new, I'll be doing it while in combat. So when I'm showing you stuff on the map, I'll be showing you stuff, and all you can hear in the background is me tapping my buttons and doing some combat. Hopefully I don't die when I'm doing this. But it's going to be slightly more interesting for you viewers. So I understand that it can be a bit dull me just standing there talking. So you need to be careful of this camp here. Obviously, don't pull too many of them. I don't even need to kill these dwarves, so I don't know why I'm killing them. So, sayonara, folks. I'm going to hand that one quest back in by that rock. There's some wargs to the east. Wargs, not wargs. Wargs is from Warhammer. And that's some greenskin stuff. So I'm not sure what dropped it, but something dropped this ring. It's a pretty good ring. It's better than one of the rings I have. It's a level of 27. Obviously, I've got an item level of 1 at the moment and an item level of 13. But I'm going to keep Meleja, the blue ring I've got equipped, because that does actually level with you. Although it doesn't say it does there. So I'm going to equip that with there. Boom. There we go. Ring of Half Elf Stone is now equipped. There's meant to be some wargs about. There's one right there. So I was going to say I can't find any. But I must not be using my eyeballs correctly. Then let's see how tough these are. These are the first ones I've fought in this zone. They are obviously only 3 levels different from what I am. It shouldn't be too difficult, he says. My shield strikes do a fair bit of damage. do. And I am, well, I would say I'm most of the way to level 30, but I'm nowhere near the way to level 30. There should be some ore just down here by this warg. There, a rich iron deposit again. So I've got 24 chunks of rich iron. So we're getting quite a lot. I don't exactly know how many we need to finish our gear set. So so I have to do this maths later. But if I can get around about 50 to 60, that should be more than enough for a full set. And if there's any mistakes that I make, which is highly likely because, well, I'm very accident prone. Sometimes. So these wargs aren't too bad at all. So I probably won't shoot too many fights with these wargs. I'll probably wait until I'm now back when I head over to those ruins to the northwest. So I think that's going to be the next danger zone. So we are now getting a little bit risky. We've got a couple mobs here, annoyingly. One is ranged. I can't really go and chase. Oh no, bad time to lag. Terrible time to lag. Ah, this is not good. I use my sprint. Use my health pot. Maybe I'll survive. Okay, it looks like I actually managed to get away. I'm going to keep running. I don't want to risk lag. When it lags once, it's like buses. When you lag once, you tend to get 3 or 4 more of them sharp at once. So I'm going to go back there in a second. Just going to go hand in this quest at this rock. We'll see you in a sec. And we have retreated. We were going to do this place to the north. I've decided there's a load of dwarfs in this area here that need to be perished. So we're going to make our way around here. Do need to be really careful. There's these guys. You can aggro them from the ledge. I don't really want to aggro them because they might pull more as they run around towards me. So aggro in this game is not the most advanced. I'm trying to sneak further into this keep. So I need to still kill 2 more of these Dourhands for their axes. And for this quest here, Dwarf's Duty. Once I've done the Dwarf's Duty, there is I believe there's like a mini boss in there, or there might be a signature mob just up there. I need to defeat where is he? What quest is this? Is it Sever the White Hand? Nope. Enemies of the so I've got something in my throat. Enemies of the Egg Lane. They collect the Dourhand Overseer's Medallion. So there's probably going to be a signature mob just in there once I get through. I'm going to take this really slow. So, he's apparently an Overseer in here. The minimap is clear. This looks quite Angmar-ish, quite weird. Okay, Overseer. There he is. So here's a signature mob. Okay, let's see if I can take him on. Let's pump my Guardian's Pledge, which is my defensive. And let's see how this goes. So I've stunned him. Probably didn't need to stun him because I have my Guardian's Pledge up. Luckily enough, his actual ads were already defeated. There we go, so he's just got to keep an eye on when he can be stunned again. So he's now unstunnable for the next 10 seconds. So that's essentially how I'm going to have to fight a lot of these fights. Just watch when they can be stunned again and then hit them as soon as I can. There you go, another stun on him as well. Then this button here, this attack here, Smash and Stab, does really good, or should do really good damage if they don't block it. So this is a really long drawn out fight. It's just a tank against a tank. What's this? Okay, it's just Dread. Fine. I just took a bit of damage when he had already died. So just wanted to make sure I didn't have a damage over a dot on me. So I need to still kill 1 more Dourhand. I want to take out this outlaw here. I don't want to really go back into the town or the location. And I should survive that fall just there. That is another signature mob, but he's not aggressive. So I should be able to jump off there. I want to get much health back as I can. Because these guys can hit pretty hard, these outlaws. I've been pretty close to death from a couple of these. Just because they just hit like a truck. Let's see if I can pull them in. There we go. I pulled 2. It's not really ideal. But if I can take 1, I can jump off the edge. Let's pop this as well. I'll pop my other defensive cooldown. So I did my AoE stun. This is not the end of the world if I don't kill these, because I can always just jump off. And there are some Dourhands left on their own over there. Not as many. There we go. That's that kill done. And I can just slide off here. In theory, there we go. Slide off here. And that is me safe. And I can go hand in these quests just over here to the dwarf. I need to make sure these crows are quite aggressive as well. To make sure I don't pull any just while I'm still in combat. And I'm not regenerating any health. Now I don't have any movement speed debuffs and my legs is no longer broken and I'm not crippled. I can just sprint out of here. And that keep should be done. I think there might be another quest to go back in there. But we'll see. Let's see what the other rewards are. So I'm now back here, taking out these. So I need to be careful. So this is why I ran last time, is that these guys are ranged. And didn't want to run too far into this camp when I was attacking these 2 over there. Because one of them was ranged when I did this earlier, the other one was melee. So I was happy to take out the melee because the melee came towards me. I wasn't particularly happy about taking out the ranged guy because he was quite far away. You just need to be careful, especially as these are packs of 2. They don't seem too powerful. You need to make sure I only take a pack of 2. I only dropped something. Okay, I thought that was something else. So the last location, so those last 2 quests I handed in just gave me junk. So I will be selling those. So what are we looking for here? So we're looking to collect some more of these relics, which are these little ancient artifacts on the floor. And also we need to make our way up. There is a boss we need to kill called Honsimer. There's crates. As we make our way further up into the ruins themselves, there's some stolen crates on the floor as well. So hopefully we can make our way around this. Go around, so I don't really want to take 2 on at once. I could probably take 2 on at once. I don't really want to if I don't have to. My gear is now starting to be out leveled a little. So my armor itself is for level 25s. So I have out leveled it. These are going to start hitting pretty hard, so we'll see. Actually, I was able to take out that last signature mob. A little bit worried when I get up to the top here, I might struggle to take out the next signature mob if I'm being honest. But I have been able to get a load of rich iron ore, so I've started my collection of that, which is quite nice. Oh, can I go under here? Oh, I can. Nice. I can essentially sneak into, if I can jump over this. Nope. I can jump around this. Nope. Okay. Maybe this wasn't a way to sneak around. Never mind. Unless it was. No, it's not. Fine. So I was a little bit worried. Oh no, I wasn't worried. So I've been getting a lot of rich iron ore from this area, which is nice. Okay, this watchman is ranged, so if I can break line of sight by climbing down here, he should come down. There he is. So one thing this game does quite nicely is line of sight. It's quite good. Means I can actually kite them, or not so much kite them, I can bring them closer to me. Yeah, it's relatively easy to take out. And so getting loads of rich iron ore. I think I wanted at least 50. So that's not too bad. Do obviously have half of a level until I need to, until I have to do Mount Gunbad. Great Barrows. Solo. So when I do these quests and hand them in, that'll be my last call. I'll spend about half an hour trying to find a Great Barrows run. If I can't find one, then I'll just level up to level 30 and I'll just do it on my own. Which is not the end of the world. But I do still definitely want to do a Great Barrows run. And not be too, either 1, carried through it, or 2, overpowered. I think when I get to level 30 and get the new gear, I'll be pretty much overpowered. I might have a look. Because apparently Guardians also get a self-heal at some point. Might have a look to see if I can get this self-heal. Or what the self-heal actually is. I was speaking to a warden about it. And he did say that obviously Guardians have a self-heal. So I need to have a look into that. If I can find that before I go and solo the Great Barrows, that'd be awesome. Or at least if I can get some better potions. Because I don't really have an oh-no button if I fight a boss. Or anything really oh-no that could essentially save me. Because some games, like World of Warcraft, you have bubble on your paladin, or you might have certain skills on certain characters, but you really don't have that on Lord of the Rings, or at least this class doesn't, at least at the moment. I have my one skill here, which allows me to have a 60% chance to just not take damage, on top of whatever chance I already have. And this is just adds my mitigation. And it increases my threat as well, so I'd obviously use it if I go and take on a boss. Right, so we'll jump in. These are relatively easy. We'll jump in if I pull too many or if we get to the boss itself, and I'll show you the fight in the boss. Let's start finding these stolen crates. As we've found these stolen crates, I think I'm going to have to take on both of these, so I'm just going to rush in and try and take them on. I did pop my defensive, so I should survive this first part quite nicely. And I'm lagging, which is awesome. It's typical. So I might be okay. I might be dead. We'll find out. There we go. Now the lagging stopped, which is good. They just use my AoE stun just to stun the brute that's attacking me. The brute bandit is down now. Time to focus on the brute. Bad time for the server to start lagging. Now his brute's going down pretty quickly. And I'm able to tank a lot of this damage, which is quite nice. There you go, that's those two dealt with. So I can take 2 of these on at once, not too much of an issue. And how many? I need 8 of these stolen crates, so 6 after this. And I believe the boss is up there. And I need to make my way up these stairs to get to the boss. It's time to reach the top of this fortress, or this ruin. So I've eaten some food because I know there's 2 mobs up here. I did take 2 mobs on down just below me. And they were, for some reason, they were so much harder. And I did almost die. I didn't have my boon or my buff at the very beginning of the fight, which could have meant why it was so much harder. Each of these seem to be pairs rather than just one mob now. So I do need to be really careful and pop where any of these buffs I have each time I fight. Okay, didn't really know what Shield Wall did, to be fair, but it looks like it protects an ally. That's quite cool. And boom, that's that fight over. So I've got a fair few stolen crates now. Well, I'm halfway there. After this, I'll only need 2 more. I'll wait to regen. There we go, and back into the next fight. This one I'm going to pop my other defense. Well, it's not very much of a defense, it just makes them slightly weaker. And then use my AoE. Essentially using all my AoEs I have. Just try and take this guy as soon as possible. It's one of them down. You see here how low they can get me. Because now I've got to take the other one out. I don't have any of my defensives on. I've got how long do I have to wait? Another minute and a, or nearly 2 minutes to wait for my next defensive. If I look on the mini-map, there's a double pack just at the top of these stairs. So for me to continue, I'll obviously need to take on another double pack. Let's double check. Let's poke my head up over the parapet. Yeah, it's a double pack, which is not ideal. It looks like maybe I can try something. Maybe I can jump on top of this wall here and do a bit of parkour. How fast up can I go? Okay, I can. Oh, no, almost got there. Might need a steeper angle. Like so. No, it was a lot of lag just then. Right, steeper angle. Oh, okay. Maybe that could be possible. Or I could just go around here. Just thinking there might be another way. So that looks like there's another way into the camp. There's 2 up there. And looks like that the boss is going to be up there somewhere. So hopefully we can get to the boss. So this is respawned. So I'll take this crate. Less crates I need. Means I don't have to risk myself anymore. Well, potentially not risk myself. Now, still waiting on this cooldown. Maybe I can just pop this one and I'll be good to go. So I'll give that a go. Let's see how this works. I'm going to stun them straight away. Okay, only stunned one of them, which is not ideal. And it's stunned this guy. This guy's still immune. There we go. So that's one of them down. Just got this last one to go. Or this one other one to go. Just going to keep an eye on his knockdown. And there he can be knocked down now. Very low health. I need to kind of speed up my damage now. Okay, he's poisoned me. Heal the poison. There you go. I'm okay now. Looking on the mini-map, I think the boss might be in this little pack here. It looks like there's 5 of them holding hands. I think that could be what we have to fight against. So it's not going to be me fighting against 1. It's me fighting against 5. I don't think I can take 5 on. Even if all my buffs up. Unless they've all got 100 health each, which I highly doubt. Is this a fellowship quest? It is not a fellowship quest. Okay, so this might be another quest I might have to just give up and do in a later date. Well, not give up, just not do now. There's nothing to my right. So I need to take out these 2 now. Okay, just take out 1 at a time, that's fine. And yes, so it looks like he's a signature mob and the others are just plain mobs. They've got less health. And this tends to mean they're a normal mob. The ones in there are less than normal. I think green means there's something about them when they're green. So, trying to think whether there's a way out if I need to run. So the only way out is back down there. So I could probably take on The guards only have they only have 200 health. I could probably take on the guards in one attack, take on the guards, run down the stairs where I came from, and then try again. And just keep doing that until either I'm dead or the boss is dead. So I know that I can jump over the wall just down there. So once I kill this orc half-orc boss, he's not half boss, he is a boss. Yeah, so if I can take him out, so let's see what's down there. Has anything respawned? So they've respawned, but I know that if I can run over this hill here and jump over the other side, I should be safe. Okay, they've respawned as well. Yeah, so I think that's probably the best plan. So I'm going to need this to take out the boss, but I know it's going to regenerate by the time I'm back. So if I spam all my AoE, this should be okay. Can I eat any more food? So you are... Let's eat some decent food as well. Let's eat some... What's something decent? Okay, you're pretty decent. You're a different colour. This could be interesting. So I'm going to go in and spam all my AoE and hope for the best. Okay, they've all parried that, annoyingly. Right, let's see if I can use this. Annoyingly, this hasn't gone to plan at all. And if I use this attack, they should all be stunned. My first stun just didn't connect with any of them. Pump my healing potion. I've just got to take out these last guards. There we go. So now I can run. And now it's just him left. So I can try and de-aggro him. And I can come back and take him on. Let's hope that not all these mobs follow me. Okay, I managed to get past that brute, which means I can... Okay, he's still chasing me. Not ideal. I don't really want to jump over this edge if I can help it. Is he going to keep following me? Okay, he is going to keep following me, so I'm going to just jump off. He jumps off as well. What? What? Right, that is very low. I did not think he was going to jump off. Oh, my heart is racing. I now need to be very careful. I hope he's not following still. Because that would be disastrous. 60 health I've... Okay, I'm out of combat. 60 health I've had left. Oh. Alright, hopefully I regen my health and we'll see if we can get up these stairs. Hopefully before he respawns. Because if I go around the other long way, his ads will respawn really quickly. Or respawn before I can even get there. Potentially, there's a way that if I can get up there, then there's no one behind that wall. Should be able to sneak through these groups. There you go. Alright, I won't be able to sneak through these groups going up there. However, if I mount up, because there's that little ledge just up there. If I mount up, get up there and jump over that ledge, I shouldn't have to fight them all again. I've got 50 seconds left on my Guardian's Pledge, which is my main defensive. So I want that back up. Looks like the mobs up there have started to respawn. So hopefully this works. My potion's now off cooldown as well. Lagging a little bit, which is not ideal. So if I jump down here, they shouldn't follow me and hide behind here because they're ranged. They should be able to hit me and they shouldn't follow me. And they've all respawned. Okay. So that's not ideal. As they've all respawned, I have to kill them all in one go. That is not good at all. Right, I'm going to wait for everything to regen and we'll judge this once everything regens. I think this is doable. So everything's now regened. Let's go for round 2. So essentially I'm just going to spam all my AoEs. And hope for the best. Hopefully I can kill some of these before. So not dying as quick as I want them to be quite honest. No, okay, this hasn't gone to plan. Let's run. I didn't go to plan at all. Let's run, use a potion. And hopefully I can actually get out this time. Well, last time I got out as well, just had very, very little health left. Oh, 70 damage. Come on, just jump off the edge. Oh, Hopefully they don't sit at the top there shooting me. I think I should be okay. The Half-Orc, I've never seen them jump off. Never seen that before in my life. I'm now out of combat. Just got to be careful with this guard just here. That is really risky. So I'm going to have to come back for this quest. So let's hand in these quests. I was unfortunate I couldn't do that last one. I don't think I've got the survivability just yet, or even the damage, to be quite honest. So I'm going to hand in these quests here. I'm going to be very close to level 30. Someone defeat Shadowpaw. I can definitely take Shadowpaw out. So the last quest I've got left is obviously take out that guy again. Honest people. So these require me to go into the next town and draw in the pack. That's the only quest I've got left in this region. So we'll do that in the next episode. So I'm going to call this episode here. What did we manage to do? So we took out a load of dwarves in this, essentially this ruin to the south. We went to the ruin to the north. I can't pronounce these ruins. Do apologise. Went to the ruin to the north. Killed a load of orcs or half-orcs. Tried to take out their leader, who is a guy called Hontimers. I couldn't take him out. Saw some animations and some mobs actually jumping off edges, which I've never seen before. Almost died twice. The first time was very close, leaving me with less than 70 health left. I think I had 64 HP left, which is insane. That's one hit and I would have died. The second time I had like 100 HP away, but the mob was ranged and he was still chasing me. So that place is risky. I did try and risk it for the chocolate biscuit. I didn't just run away, and unfortunately I couldn't quite do it. So maybe next time when I get to level 30, I'll definitely be able to do it. But that's going to end it for this episode. So I hope you had a wonderful time. Hope you have a wonderful day. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.